Good afternoon. Today is the 12th of May and this is part 13 of a Slightly Shambolic Shuffle around Retro Ride Weekend of 2024 at the Goodwood Motor Circuit in Sussex. I do apologise in advance if there's any wind noise, if I fall over, if this camera's got terrible autofocus, if I get things wrong. I'm afraid just the way that it goes on this channel. So 1990-1991 Volvo 740 facelift. I don't know why I've been bothered first with the 740 really, because the 940 came out the same year as this, and they sold the 940 and 740 together until 1992, and the 240 as well. Volvo was such a sort of mysterious company in many ways. It's a bit like the lyrics to Kiss Me by 6 Foot Under Richer. If you actually read them and have a look at them, they are just a total mystery. Look them up. Anyway, Volkswagen Caddy. 1990-1991, still with that Volkswagen steering wheel in it. Hope you got some petrol one, viewers. E30 BMW 3 Series. We've not seen enough of these yet this weekend, apparently. 1988 to 89, and it's for sale. Yes, 89 325 SE, £26,000. 07977 481 756. If you think that's an appropriate price for this particular car. Mark II Volkswagen Golf 8990, maybe a driver or something like that. Mark I Toyota MR2, late one, 89 to 90 with the correct wheels and everything. Ford Capri Mark III 1986 to 87, although production finished in 1986, so maybe we'll just call it 86. And then this is a Ford Landau from 1973, although it's on a 75-76 plate. Maybe that's when it was imported. Before 1981, cars tended to have whatever year they were imported slapped on them, regardless of what year they were made. Skino's B3 Passat, I can't remember exactly what year this is. It did tell me maybe yesterday when I saw it. And then we keep going. Ford F100 1967, doesn't look like that anymore, does it really? It's been modified quite a lot. 1999 Mercedes-Benz, I think this is an S210 E-Class with the avant-garde specification. Volkswagen Caddy with interesting engine. Mark I Golf with interesting engine, 1981-82 facelift. 1983 to 1984 Volkswagen Golf Mark I GTI with an engine in it. 1982 to 1983 Volkswagen Golf Mark I GTI with an engine in it. 1966 Ford Mustang, I think. B2 Passat we can't talk about, we'll skip that one, and we'll also skip this Transit because we can't talk about any of those, and we'll go on to another E30. This one's a late cabriolet, 91-92. Another E38 BMW 7 Series. Oh look, it's got the plate from Tomorrow Never Dies on it, although this isn't the original car, because that would have been a long wheelbase one. This is a short wheelbase. We do have a mobile phone and things in there. Do we have a plate for the back as well? Yes we do, 740i. I think it's 750IL in Tomorrow Never Dies. Volkswagen Multivan, left-hand drive. So many names for these, absolutely ridiculous number of names for these all over the world. I never remember any of them. Lexus LS430, I think this is, or maybe a first generation one, maybe a 400. Nice Civic Saloon here, about 1990, 1991, which I can never remember model code for. Chevrolet Camaro, which is for sale. Let's have a look at the information sheet. It is Z28 from 1980, 07929 963 215. As Mr. Bill from the Fuel Power channel says, this could be yours. (1966) Ford Mustang, 1968 to 69 Ford Ranchero, rival to the El Camino, I think these were. 1995-1996 Audi A8 Avant, I suspect it's 95. And then this one we can't talk about. Replica Cobra I think it's the only replica I've seen here actually. Don't know what kit that is. Maybe somebody do a reg check on it for me and tell me. 1971, 72 chassis anyway it's based on. Actually it's a personal plate, so who knows? Who knows anything? Early E30 here, 1984-85. Hello to E_30 slug on Instagram. And then High Ace Super Custom 1994-1995. Hopefully this is the petrol one, but I don't know. 1987-88 Volkswagen Golf GTI Mark II. Bike I don't know anything about. 1982-1983 Mini with 1400 engine, we saw it yesterday. Peugeot 106 Slalom. Wow. 1994-1995 on an M. Opel Kadett C. This is sort of a city version of the hatchback one. Was basically a Chevette but with a different front end, different engines. 1975-76 a P. Oh, it's a petrol. Viewers, I'm happy now. Starts on the way out as well. Right, I'm not going to give you a model code for this Honda Integra Type R because I will get it wrong. Then the Starlet Glanzer. Yes, these were the sort of much more exciting versions of the last generation Starlet we didn't get over here. But we did sell them in Japan. 1995-1996. 2000 Seat Rossa just before the facelift. And we've got the 1987-1988 Volkswagen Golf GTI Mark II 16 valve. Another one of these E30s, 87-88. Another Mark II Jazz. I don't know how he's allowed in here because they didn't stop selling them in Britain until 2002. So I thought this was a pre-2001 show, but clearly not. You're not this either. 2001 to 2 E38 BMW 5 Series with a beige leather interior and some wood and piping. All three. Now that's very nice, isn't it? I do like a nice beige leather interior, viewers. And we've got some TVRs, a Chimera and a Cerbera, both with the same rear lights. This one's actually got a beige leather interior with wood, which is what we like very much indeed. We've got the Cerbera, which has got a Corvette engine in it. It's got even more power than the original one would have had. I think that's going to be quite fast, isn't it, viewers? So at 964, 911, 1992, 1993. A couple of more of these Unoses or MX-5s, 95, 96, 94, 95. Nissan 300 ZX, 1990 to 1991. And a Volvo V70 P1. By this stage, known as the V70 Classic. I hope this has got a petrol engine in it, because all I can say. We'll have a look at the back. Normally they should say that I think has Volvo 850 rear lights on it, because the V70 ones were sort of a bit different. Yeah, it looks like a petrol, probably a nice 2.4 white block or something like that, which is what we like. 1988 to 1989 Mercedes-Benz 560 SEC. Let's get my words out correctly. That's a problem I often have, not getting the words out right. Surprisingly cheap, these cars actually. I don't know quite why, but they often sell for like £5,000 or something at auctions. 1990, 1991 Mercedes-Benz 190E is a 2.6. That we can't talk about, that Transit. First generation Audi S4 with a facelift between about 1999 and 2001. This one. Hello to Toby_Wall on Instagram. 2 underscores. I've seen that before. Nissan Stagio or Stagio. I never remember exactly how to pronounce that. This one probably from about the year 2000 or so, I think. I'm not an expert on these cars by any means. Similar to a Skyline, but not a Skyline, if you see what I mean. 1995, 1996 BMW E36 Compact. 1986, 1987 BMW E28 5 Series. Is that a beige leather interior, viewers? It's a part beige leather interior. I don't know, it's got wood. Very nice. It's a 525i as well. And next to a 525e, I gather these are very economical and they're still quite fast. Very low revving engine, up to like 4,000 RPM only or something. Yeah, I know someone who used to own 2 of those. And then another one of these Volkswagens, I think were water cooled by then. Mitsubishi FTO, 1994, 1995. Nissan 350Z, again I don't know what that's doing in here, it didn't come up till 2003, but never mind. Volkswagen Scirocco, 1990 to 1991, sort of Scala. Then moving on to Nissan 200 SX in yellow, 1993, 1994. Then Toyota, that's not Toyota Aristo, is it? It's some other top Toyota. Let's have a look at the back and check. I have to go slowly at this point because I've got to proceed with caution, I suppose. Toyota Mark II perhaps, I don't know. 97, 98. Volkswagen Golf Mark II, not big bumper this one. 1991, not all the big bumper at this time apparently, because that's not a big bumper. B3 Skinos Passat with a 1.8 20 valve turbo engine in it. Saw that yesterday. Porsche 911 from 1967. Oh, sorry, 912. Gosh, it's the early 912. So we've actually seen both versions of the 912. The 60s and 70s one today. That's got the Porsche 356 in it. 1987, 1988 BMW E2085 series. Lots of these here today. And then this generation of Prelude, which I love so much. 1988 to 1989. Headlamps. Volvo 740 GL. So this yesterday, 1987, 1988 on an E. Metro was on dyno the other day we saw it. 1992, 1993. That has had the 1.4 engine taken out of it and the 1.8 Lotus Elise engine put in it with the VVC system. Be nice and quick. Enormous big Buick from 1972-73. Early 6 series, that's 1976, 1977. Toyota Starlet final generation, all with 1.3 normally aspirated engine in this country. That says S model, I don't know really if that means anything or not. BMW Z3 with a beige leather interior, 1997, 1998 on an R. That Mercedes is on the way out. Another one of the E2085 series. There are loads more here today than there were yesterday, I think. 1986, 1987. I think this is some kind of kit replica you can get that's based on something like a Z3, but I could be totally wrong. Dowsett's Classic Cars, look it up. Then the Silvia, which is based on the same underpinnings as the early 90s 200SX, of the S14 Silvia. E36 BMW 3 Series Coupe, 1992, 1993. R32 Nissan Skyline, 1991, 1992. Fiat Punto Mark 1 Abarth wheels, a Punto GT. I think that's a sort of pre-facelift one, perhaps it could be a post-facelift. But made from 94 to 99. Nissan 200SX as opposed to a Silvia. That's a Silvia front end on it, which makes it a Slightly or something. I don't know, can't remember. Nissan 200SX S14, I think this is. The last year made in this country was 2000. It was a 2000. Renault 9. Viewers. Now this is more like it, isn't it? That's quite tasty actually. Citroen Visa over there as well, but yeah, Renault 9. This is the post facelift one. It'd be about 1987. GTL by St Anton. They have an oil level gauge in them. Might be the 1.4 Clermont engine, but I'm not sure exactly. Superb. 1934 Chevrolet Coupe, it's been heavily modified. That's better. Some Rover action, finally. 1993, 1994. Rover, probably a 220 coupe, this one. It's had the later Cosmos alloy wheels put on it, actually. Those are off the later cars, but yeah, probably a 220, I would have thought. Honda Integra Type R, I think this even might be a UK spec one. They did sell them over here briefly, but they were very, very expensive. Oh yes, I got it right, that V70 is a petrol one. That was what the UK spec for it looked like. Volkswagen Corrado VR6, 1994, 1995. Another one of this generation Prelude, which I love so much. About 1989 that one is. 71, 72 Beetle. And then finally, appropriately, on the track layout here, 1994, 1995 BMW E36 3 Series Coupe. Some cars here loading up to track action. 1970 Austin Healey Sprite. Last year they actually called them the Healey Sprite. 71 models were called the Austin Sprite. Fiat Panda Mark III with I think an Abarth engine out of a Abarth 595 or something. NA MX5. There's an auto solar or something going on. Ooh, we can't talk about that Toyota Lightace, can we? And then a really early Lotus 7. I think this is like an S1 or an S2. As far as I remember, one of the Prisoner is an S3, which was a 65, I think that one? Yeah, KAR 120C, that one was. And a MX5 or Unos, of course, 92, 93. Saw this Volvo yesterday, this 240 that's had an earlier front end put on it. This one, Midnight Blue, this colour is, the turbo, 1990, 1991. Is that Corrado again? And the 740 GLE in gold, because why not? Let's not fall over here. Oh, a Mustang from that's from 95 or something. Lancia Delta HF Turbo 1989 to 90. 1999 Porsche Boxster, first generation car. Dodge Dakota 97, 98. Can't say I know much about things like that, viewers. And then some other cars on this bit of the grass. 1966 Ford Anglia, Scirocco G60, Nissan Silvia 1985 to 86 with some guards and the pop-up headlamps for some reason. And then 1967 I think this is, Hillman Super Rim Mark II. Oh, an American specification R107 SL. 76, 77. Skoda Felicia, 1999 to 2000, facelifted one. 96 Ford Mustang, it's very nice. Mitsubishi FTO, probably about 1995 or so. I wonder if this is the V6, possibly. Made a 4-cylinder and a V6 2-litre. R33 Nissan Skyline, another E30 BMW, and then a Rally Golf with an R36 engine, because why not? I saw this actually on the way here. Rally Golfs were only left-hand drive, and they didn't have a V6 originally. They would have had, I think, a more powerful version of the 4-cylinder used in the GTIs. 1998 to 1999 Jeep XJ Cherokee Limited. I've actually driven one of these. Mr. Coleman used to own one, so I drove that. This will have the 4-litre straight 6 AMC engine in it. They're actually really interesting cars, these. 1969 to 1970 Hillman Californian. You see this a lot at these shows, don't we? They live in this area, sort of Easy area actually. This one is a very late, and I think it's a 1975 actually. Sunbeam Stiletto, this one is. It's the Sunbeam version of the Imp Californian. For some reason Roots decided that they needed more luxurious versions of the Imps, so they badged some of them as Sunbeams, some as Singers. This is a Stiletto, 1968, sorry, 6768, that one. Here's that Renault Twingo, I think we saw this yesterday. I'm not going to necessarily go around this area particularly in detail because we were here yesterday anyway, so we won't. Another E30 here. Corsa Sport, pre-facelift, Family 1 engine. Audi War Quattro. Lotus Excel, I think we saw it yesterday. 1983, 1984. Wonderful. And then a Holden HSV, I think, 4-door. Don't know what year that is. EK or EJ Civic, 1999 to 2000. S14 200SX or Sylvia, I think that's Sylvia actually, it's the longer one, or is it? Somebody tell me in the comment section below. Nissan 200SX. Another one of these EJ or UK Civics. And then an MG Metro, but with one mirror for the Rover Metro. Oh my gosh, is that a Suzuki Alto Works? Yes it is, I've never seen one of those before. Wow. Yeah, 94, 85. We'll just go quickly round this area because I think we saw most of these cars here yesterday. In the black room, yeah, VW 325i, that was obvious yesterday though. 1997, 1998 Alfa Romeo 145. I have driven one of these, and yes, it's the one that belongs to Mr. Richardson from the Furious Driving channel. This one, I'm not sure if it's I think it's a Cloverleaf, like his one is. Then there's this Ford Thamesman, I think these were called. It's based on the side valve Fords from the 1950s. Ford Capri later Laser. Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 5, 1997. 1998 on an R. Triumph Herald 1360, I think they do a 1360 estate, 68, 69. Austin A30, MX5 NA with yellow rock over gasket. Mercedes-Benz SL 129, Nissan March, I think this is with a turbo. We never got K10 turbos in this country. Yep, March Super Turbo. Then the Mark III Golf, maybe a GTR or a VR6 possibly. My eye's been taken, viewers, by this Prelude. I like this generation of Prelude very much. What I would call the Star Trek interior, because the fuel gauge and temperature gauge are on the left hand side of the dash, are all lit up, which I always thought was interesting. 6970 Volkswagen, oh gosh, the Baja Beetle I think these are called, with the exposed engine at the back. Mercedes-Benz 190, the very late one, being 93 only on an L. Fiesta we've seen I think as well. We've also seen that Audi Quattro yesterday, and possibly this 300 ZX as well. Toyota Aristo I think we saw yesterday. Another Corsa B. These are really sort of coming into their own now. Another Sport 1.4 late pre-facelift this one is. 96, 97. And then a Datsun Cedric. Nissan Cedric, it would have been actually in Japan. Can't remember the exact name for these now. And then a very nice Civic 1.6 VTI Coupe, 1999 to 2000. Rare specification to have a VTEC in a coupe like that. Another Unos and an R33 Skyline for good measure, and then that is this area clear. Honda NSX. I think we saw this yesterday. Be a relatively early one. This is not a facelifted one, although the plate doesn't really tell me anything because it's older than the car. Porsche 944, 1988 to 1989. Porsche 924, 1977 to 78. Porsche 924, 1984 to 85. Porsche 924, 1984 to 85. I didn't just accidentally repeat myself, viewers. About 81, 82 Porsche there with a friend in the front of it. He looked excited. Fiat X19, 1976 and 1977 on an R. What if this has got the 5-speed in it? I don't know. When did they change to the 1.5 litre these? I don't really remember. More MX5. Looks like Unos here, 91, 92. Another SW20 MR2. I think we saw this yesterday. Probably a Rev 4, Rev 5. 1998, 1999. 200 SX. Hello to look at all my Nissans on Instagram. Yeah, that generally is what it said. 93, 94. I like this one actually. It looks rather standard. It's sort of one I like personally. Honda Accord Aerotech. 1986, 1987. Fantastic. We like that, viewers. We like that rather a lot. And it's got 4-wheel anti-lock brakes, which makes me feel safer. 87. Starion, I'm not sure what exactly year that is, but we saw that yesterday as well. So answer in the comment section below. Another 200 SX here, 1989 to 90. Some more Unos's stroke MX5s. There we go. More pop-up headlamp action, 200 SX. A very, very nice Celica. That is beautiful, isn't it? I don't think this is modified at all. I think this is entirely how it came. Yeah, similar engine to the MR2, I think. 92, 93 on a K. Couple more NA MX5s or Unos's. 95, 96. That one I don't know. Another SW20 MR2 with the 3SG engine. Interesting. I don't think that was standard in these, was it? What rev that is, I don't know. Porsche 944. There's a wide body on that actually. Another SW20 again with the twin cam 16 3SGE engine in it. Both of them are the same in that way. Well, this is for sale, this 944. Call 07581 215722. Wonderful. And then we go, oh, very, very late SW20, like one of the very last 2000 plate. Sorry, I do apologise, it's 95, 96. What's a W there? It says that's maybe like a Rev 3 then or something. FD RX7. Maybe they're all heading out to the track or something for some auto solo fun. Chevrolet Corvette C4, I think this would be. Yeah, 88 to 89. And then a much older one, this one. This is the 70s, isn't it? With the L82 engine, I assume. And some more pop-up headlamps. 1979. They're all parking there together, right? You must see the middle section because we'd like to film everything once we're here. 1982, 83, 944, very early one actually. They came out in 1982, so very early one. And then a 944 Cabriolet, about 1990 perhaps. This looks very sort of early 80s. Yeah, it is. This is 82, 83, 924 with that dash. I have driven a 1985 924, which was a very late one with the original Volkswagen stroke Audi derived unit in it. And then very, very late Unos 1998 only on an S. And that is it for part 13 of a Slightly Shambolic Shuffle around Retro Rides Weekender 2024. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video, leave a comment below, and we shall see you again in part 14, hopefully the very final part, for yet more incorrect information.